My mother is a soldier who veteraned week after week in the trenches. My dad's a weapon against my panicked expression. Wonder if I'm like him, a question that crossed my conscience pretty often, I'm guessing.
Let me see. I need to step out of the house. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, so this is going to be a vlog. I figured let me do an intro because most of the time I don't do an intro. Okay, so I'm wearing these earrings and I want to change them to this. What do you guys think? I just need to make sure that my outfit is going to match these ones. I got them when I went to Italy for my girlfriend's wedding because the outfit that I was going to wear was going to be popping with this. So yeah, and since then I haven't worn them. But anyway, how you guys doing? Oh, sometimes I feel like when the mic is right here, you guys cannot hear me out. Let me pull the chair so that I can sit down and talk to you. Finally seated. So let me talk to you real quick before I actually head out. My brother is about to show up in the next 15-20 minutes, even though the guy is always late. I don't know, typical Cameroonian for real. But anyway, let me say this thing. I love you guys, okay? I love you guys, and I know many of you are rooting for me. Many of you kind of watch my journey, and then you want to know what's going on with some of my endeavors, my projects, and things like that, and I really appreciate it. And that's why I'm here, right? I'm here because I want to show you guys it's somewhat possible, even though it's challenging, okay? So here's the thing. As much as I get so many supportive, like a supportive community, I also get the naysayers, guys. And I try to be, because you guys know, I'm all like peace. I'm positive. Like I don't want to, my channel is about, being at peace with yourself and doing what you say you're going to do and being about business, like being on the money. Okay. So here's the thing. Many people sometimes they feel like I'm lying about my life, and I get those comments, right? Not all the time, but occasionally, I will put out the video talking about some of the challenges that I'm having in business, or this thing is happening in Cameroon, blah 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 blah, and people will be like, "Oh, how do you know she's telling you guys the truth?" You have to be careful with influencers telling you this is what I'm doing. Like, who tells you? I think one of the comment actually said, if I find it, I'll put it on the screen. But one of the comment actually said, um does she really have that business? Is it really hers? And I don't believe what she's saying. I think it was a comment, something like that. Okay. And I think it was on the video where I talked about some of the shenanigans that I was dealing with, like in the beginning of the school year in September, I think August all the way to like November, I was dealing back to back with some things. Okay. Whether it's the, tax tax official, whether it's the city, the state, like inspectors, like I was dealing with so much. And then I had people who felt like, I was lying. How are you going to lie? This is what I want to say. How are you going to lie when you have proof in the pudding? When you're actually showing people images and, like when somebody, because usually when I'm in the heat of things, I'm not the one who's going to be recording the video, but nowadays people just pull up the phone when anything happened, right? So how can you, like you guys tell me, how are you going to lie you have a school when you don't actually have a school? How am I going to lie that, this is what's going on when you guys can see the footage of what is happening? And sometimes I don't have the footage, so you just have to believe my words for it, right? But it doesn't serve me. It does not serve me to tell you guys the lie. Like, why am I, like, what's the purpose, to have a birth? Like, come on, guys. My channel is so small. Like, I think there's an age, right? Maybe there's not an age, but for me, there's an age. I think when I got in my early 30s, I just wanted peace. I just wanted to exude peace. I wanted to be happy. And drama is not part of my, of my equation of life. Like, I don't have drama. The only drama that I have is businesses, like you have an employee who left, you have like somebody who fell down and hurt themselves, and now you have to take them to the hospital. Like, those things for me is drama, right? Like dealing with the government on certain issues when it comes to, business regulations and things like that, laws and regulations, that is drama, what I call drama. But when it comes to my life, we don't do that. We do not do drama. Okay. So For the people who want to believe this is my life, this is my life. Okay. If you are here and you're watching it, then maybe somehow you enjoy my content. So that's all I wanted to say. So don't know if I'm gonna be filming today because the meeting that I'm about to have is kind of like, private, whatever. There are kids involved. So I don't know if I want to be filming that. But if I don't film today, then you guys are gonna see the rest of the week and then everything that's transpiring. So anyway, it's getting hot. Let me get dressed and then go outside. Guys, another day in the office. Today's really, really gloomy, really gray. And it's been like that. It's not even the raining season yet, but for some reason, this is what we're dealing with. Anyway, how you guys doing? So today's one of those days. I'm in the office. Tomorrow is gonna be the end of the second term. The kids are not gonna be here tomorrow. Parents are actually coming to school to pick up the report cards. So my staff is having their own meeting. I'm supposed to have a meeting with all of them, but before I have a meeting with all of them, they have to have their own meeting, right? Because by the time they're having a meeting with me, they have to explain what went wrong. Some of the classes, guys, I don't even know. We're not gonna go into it. At some point after the meeting, I'm probably gonna talk to you again. Vous êtes prêts? Okay. So they're almost done with the meeting. I don't know if I'm gonna be filming it because it's usually all over the place. I never film the meetings because I don't think my teachers are okay like that, you know. Yeah, okay. So I have to go. Guys, so I'm finally going home. You know what time it is? Let me tell you. We started the meeting they started the meeting earlier. I started around 3:30 p.m. once they were done. So it's 5:42 p.m. Oh my god. I felt like the meeting took forever. Hey guys, so I'm back in the office. So today's payday. All the staff are here. It's 11 a.m. I'm done working on salaries with my office staff, whatever. So anyway, I just have to approve the budget because usually by the 5th of the month, I approve that month's budget. So that's what I'm about to do. Hey guys, say hi. Yeah, hi. Anyway, so just got home. My brother just stopped by. And guess what I got? Guess what I got? Maison H. Some pastry from Maison H. I love it, love it, love it. Get your brother who's gonna love you this much, okay? So I also bought some fruits on my way back home. So I got some mangoes, a couple of them, and a bunch of oranges. So this is the food that I got, that I, negotiated this morning. Guys, may not look like something, but this is everything, okay? Everything with cassava. Hey guys, today's Sunday. So I'm about to go check out the apartments. I have 2 apartments. In the premises we have 3 apartments. One of them we still have tenants there. And the 2 other apartments, one of the tenants left. I told you guys that a couple vlogs ago. And then one of them was evicted, okay? Because if you guys remember the story. So I'm gonna quickly interrupt the vlog because I felt like I really never shared to you guys what happened with that tenant that got evicted, that I evicted. This is what happened. She ended up not paying the last month's rent, actually 1 month and a half. Okay, so she was supposed to be her last month was supposed to be March, so she was supposed to leave by end of March. She ended up leaving by, I pushed her out of the door. Because I pushed her out of the door by mid-March just because she did not pay February. If you guys know, my February was hectic. That's when my cousin that I was taking care of, who was living here with me, passed away. And then in addition to that, I was planning the funeral. Thank God my mom was, oh, thank God for my mom, because she knows, like, planning an African funeral. Anyway, you guys are like, it's crazy. I was February for me was so insanely crazy. And at the same time, my cousin left two children. Her daughter is in university out of town up north. So she had to come here. And then her son, the little boy that you guys see me every single day, that is now my baby. He had to, officially move here. So as I was taking care of all of that and taking care of the funeral, right? That tenant that I was saying, that she lives in a studio with 10 to 12 people, when in the beginning she only had two children, ended up having 10 to 12 people living in one bedroom apartment. So I ended up not being able to deal with her. So technically, I have a cousin who's in charge of, managing the properties. Like if there's any repair and maintenance and rent that have to be, like the check, the cash, the money that have to be picked up from the tenants, he's the one who actually goes there. The tenants have the option of doing like mobile money, what's orange money, like mobile money transfer, or many of them actually do cash, right? So most of the time, my cousin, by the 6th of every month, he always goes there physically to pick up the money. So he went there and picked up the next door, tenant's money. So when he went to her apartment to actually get the check, she started acting up and talking about how she doesn't have money, and how if she has to leave this apartment and look for another one, she will need the money, blah, 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 blah. Keep in mind that for each of the tenants, they have a contract in place. So in the beginning, before you actually move in, you have to pay for deposit. Deposit is 3 months worth of rent. For her, especially, like, guys, that was a long story. But for her, right, when she was moving in, she didn't have enough money, and I needed somebody to move in because I was flying out of Cameroon. So I ended up only requiring 2 months worth of, rent. That was going to be the deposit. So now, that being said, even though she had the deposit with me, worth of 2 months, the damages that she caused in that apartment that I didn't even show you guys actually is worth more than her deposit money, right? Which she was also supposed to pay. The bad thing with Cameroon is that you don't have any way to track somebody. Like if somebody just vanish, they vanish. Okay. If they leave, they leave. Like where are you gonna find them? There's no way to trace the person. Like we don't have social security. People don't use credit cards. Many people don't even have bank accounts. Like how are you gonna trace somebody? So it's really hard here. That's why we have a cash culture. Like people give you cash, right? We don't do credit. We don't do this and that. Like we don't do that. So long story short, that's what happened with her. She ended up not paying February, right? And because I was dealing with my cousin passing, the children to take care of, the funeral to organize and plan, so I was just swamped. So the beginning of March, that's when I had enough time to actually go there and be like, woman, you need to be out. Like you need to be out. You have a couple of days. I'm giving you max of 3 days. I think we were like the 10th of March, and she left by the 13th or 14th of March. Because I knew she wasn't going to be paying for March, even though I had told her she can stay there until end of March. But she didn't pay February. There's no way I was going to leave her for another month. Okay, so that's how she got out of the apartment. So now let's go back to the vlog. Anyway, I'm having the painters paint their apartments, and that's what I'm gonna check. And then hopefully by next month, as in May, hopefully we're gonna have other tenants moving. So that's what I'm about to check. I'm here with my nephew, and then after that, we're gonna head someplace, restaurant, something. Today's my dad's birthday, so we're gonna do all of that. So I'm gonna talk to you guys in a bit. Here, tu vas où? C'est ici. Guys, so I'm finally here. Here's the thing with Cameroonians, right? You tell them one color. The one color, this one was supposed to be beige. Look at that. It's like yellowish, okay? And the ceiling is also going to be painted, but this one was supposed to be beige, and it's kind of like yellowish. And then on top of it, that's not even the worst. The worst is just, okay? Green. Guys, wow, I'm about to tell them to actually redo all of it, because I don't mind this gray, because it's kind of washed out, almost like white, you know. Like I actually told them it has to be bright. It has to be this type of color, either like a light gray or beige, right? And then look at what they did. And then they're so happy. They're actually talking about, Madam, we wanted to do a little bit of decoration. Who asked you? Guys. Anyway, let me check out that part. This one is 2 bedroom, okay? Let me check out the other one. Okay. L'intérieur normalement était beige, d'après les couleurs qu'on avait choisies. Je ne sais pas pourquoi. So guys, I'm about to head out. These apartments are such a mess. Technicians were here a couple days ago for like maybe 2 weeks time. So they left. So now it's the painter. I haven't been here for like a month, okay? So I thought everything was going well. My cousin was managing all the renovations and all of these things, just to find out that many of the things have not been done. I'm just exhausted. Cameroon is like, you think people understand? Like if you say beige, somebody is gonna give you yellow. If you say red, somebody is gonna give you blue, and that's just the way it is. So anyway, I have another, I don't know if I should go there. So I have construction, I say construction, but they're setting up the electricity in my construction site. So my cousin just sent me those pictures. That's the electric pole that you guys see. So they're working on that right now, as in right now. So I don't know if I should go there, guys. Like I've been debating whether I should go there or not, because I do want to be able to take my dad, because I have to pick up my parents, and then we have to go out for his birthday. So I'm probably gonna postpone this one, because technically I was supposed to go there now. There's a lot of things that needs to be done. So long story short, you guys don't know, but this was a house. It was a house that we divided in 3 family homes that we divided in 3, and then we renting out, the other one is 2-bedroom apartments, the middle one is 2-bedroom apartments, this one is 1 bedroom, this is the bedroom, and then the color, don't let me get started on the color, okay, because I just told them, I said that we have to work on these walls again, because I don't like the green, it's not cute, and I don't love it. This is an old house, it's been on rental mode for more than 10 years, right? So many of the renovation, and it's not in a posh neighborhood, so it's one of those things that you want to renovate it to the point where it looks chic, but at the same time, people in these neighborhoods are not going to pay that money, okay? The only thing that I'm making sure that is done is making sure that there's running water, electricity, and that the apartment looks decent. So we just painted the wardrobe. I think it looks chicer that way, I don't know. I just like it when it's black. Black against this color, right? Not black against the gray. I hate it. But anyway, so I'm about to step out. Let me see if I'm gonna go to my other construction site. But I love that picture,
You got me overthinking here, where we could be. Needed some clarity. I'm in too deep now. Can't help but picture fantasies. Just you and me, like it's meant to be. Can't you see, baby? You got me overthinking. When you come closer to my body, a delicate touch of instinct, moving slow but my heart's racing, yeah. And your fingers sliding down my chest. What do you want from me? Lately it's been nothing but a mystery. Curiosity.
guys, so we're walking to Maison H. This is Hotel La Falaise. My brother, my parents are behind me, and this is Maison H. So I know the food was a lot, but we need ice cream just because. So
Me wondering if this'll be alright. I want you in my life for more than a night. You got me overthinking here, what we could be. Needed some clarity. I'm in too deep now. Into a picture fantasies. Just,
guys, so much noise.
just you and me, like it's meant to be. Can't you see, baby? You got me overthinking here.
Waiting on my brother. He didn't get any ice cream, so I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Bye.
You got me overthinking.